What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Avengers The Black Knight. Don't know too much about this character, but he looks really awesome, so what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and then we'll go on to the rest of his review, so sit tight, everyone. And so here we have the Black Knight posing out of the packaging. Before we get on to the figure, let's actually have a look at his Build-A-Figure piece. He does come with the right leg of the Cull Obsidian Build-A-Figure. So he does come with a final piece, and we're going to have a look at Cull Obsidian after we're done having a look here at the Black Knight. Now, Black Knight here is a really interesting figure. I didn't think I would like him as much as I am, but he turned out to be one of my favorites in the line. He does come with a couple of accessories. The first being the head that he has on him right now, which is the black helmet with the gold wings right here at the top. His second accessory is a helmet that doesn't have the wings, and he has a gritting teeth look. And then his final accessory is a full-on Black Knight helmet, which looks really awesome. I believe it's from like when Black Knight was a villain. I don't know too much about the character, but he looks really nice. And of course his final accessory is this sword, which is done really well. I want to say it's a gold plastic with the blade painted black, but I could be mistaken. It could be black with the handle painted gold, but it fits in either one of his hands, and it's a really nice accessory. With that out of the way, let's have a closer look at the Black Knight. And so here we have a closer look at the Black Knight, and I have to say they did a really good job on his helmet. Now, I really do love the fact that if you were to take his head off, the helmet is a separate piece from his actual head, so it's actually flesh-colored plastic with a, I want to say dark blue helmet, so there's no paint involved from the dark blue and the flesh tone. It's all molded in that color. The only paint are his eyes and then the gold that we see right here on his helmet, but looks really, really nice. His cape does come off, and it's not the best cape in the world. It just pegs on him, and it doesn't sit all that well. You can see it does hang off to the side, and it does move around. I have seen some people use, what is it, Odin's son or Unworthy Thor, and it looks so much nicer on Black Knight than on Thor, but that's just my opinion. And then having a look at the torso, he is using the Hobgoblin, Green Goblin, Serpent Society body, where we have the cloth shirt and then the scale mail right here, which looks really nice, and they did a good job with the sculpting. Just like with Serpent Society, you can see the thigh right here where it connects to the hip is a softer sculpt than the actual scale mail, and I'm wondering what the cause of that is. It's not as detailed here. You can see his emblem right there. They did a good job painting the lines in, although you can see right here there's a little bit of red there, which I'm okay with. We have seen this belt before on Baron Zemo, so if you're wondering where you've seen this belt, it's Zemo's belt. And then of course we get the pirate style boots, which are done in a dark blue plastic. So overall, really nice looking figure. So what we're going to do now is compare him to a couple figures in your collection, and we'll have a better look at his articulation. And so here we have the Black Knight posed next to Deadpool and comic Ant-Man, and you can see he scales really well. I really love the way these comic book figures look together. Moving them off to the side so we can have a better look at the Black Knight's articulation. Let's actually get the camera a little straight. Now he does have a ball joint in the head, and his head actually moves really well on that ball joint, especially with this head. You can see he looks up really well. Can't really look down. Does have some slight head pivot, so that's pretty good. Does swivel at the neck. He has a hinge which lets him look up and bury his chin into his chest, so that's pretty good. Arms don't go out all that far. You can see they only go out to about there. They do a full 360, although they're on ratcheting joints, and if he's wearing his cape, the cape will butt up against that. He swivels at the bicep. He is double jointed at the elbow, although you can't really get this second joint working because of his glove. You can see he doesn't get past 90, which is a little bit unfortunate. He swivels and hinges at the wrist, no problems there. Has an ab crunch which goes forward only about there, goes back to about there. He swivels at the waist. Legs go forward, back, and out. only to about there, so he's not going to get in the most dynamic opposing. He swivels at the thigh, and that's a really stiff joint. He is double jointed in the knee. Works pretty good. Swivel at the boot, has a hinge in the ankle which goes forward and back, as well as forward-facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, really good figure, and I love the way he looks, although the cape could have been done a little bit better, but it's still a really nice accessory. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have the Black Knight posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really love the way this figure came out. Even though I don't know too much about the Black Knight, I really am enjoying this figure. Now, I did pick up the Black Knight as well as the rest of the Cull Obsidian wave at Walmart, which cost me about $21 a figure, and that is with tax. So the entire wave came out to just above $140. Which is pretty good for an entire wave, especially because they have a lot of nice figures. Black Widow and Thor are among some of the best. But like I said, Black Knight is actually one of my favorites from the collection. And this was a wave that I really wasn't looking forward to. But having them all in hand, it's a really solid lineup. Now, if you are looking for the Black Knight, the Cull Obsidian wave is hitting stores right now, as well as stores like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So if you haven't already done so, go ahead and pick this guy up, as well as the rest of the series. I'm pretty sure you'll love it. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other Marvel Legend videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.